the YouthSpan blueprint for younger looking skin. So what you're getting is the Telegenesis Day Cream, you're getting the Facial Resurrection Night Cream, the Facial Resurrection Serum, but then you're also getting the eye cream. So this is the Telegenesis Day Cream. And Telegenesis Day Cream targets, it's a treatment that reduces the visible signs of aging, and it's about telomere technology. It has 2 ingredients, Juvinity, which is exclusively in this product to help reduce visible signs of aging on the skin, and also another ingredient, which is trademarked to help smooth the expression lines. Now, the telomere technology is something that is new and innovative, and finding out like what is it that makes our skin age. This combats it. So it really is so, you know, incredible. The topical telomere technology is going to help the skin just in overall youthfulness, and also the latest in peptides, hydrating. And then you're talking about the eye cream. I just want to talk about the eye cream because I don't think it's in another kit right now. This is my favorite eye cream of all time. It's the Microfirm Eye Cream. It is timed release moisture. Look at, you know, as you're looking at the before and afters, look at her around her eye in the before, look at it in the after. What I love about this eye cream is it addresses all the visible signs of aging. Dark circles, puffiness, fine lines and wrinkles. You know, when you have an eye cream, for me, I like to have one that does everything, and so far Linda Marshall's is my favorite. And you know what, a new eye cream comes up, I try everything. I will tell you that if you say what would you recommend, this is what I would recommend for you to, you know, jump in with, because it really is so incredibly effective. It features the telomere technology in the eye cream. It's a supercharged eye cream. It's got botanicals, the caffeine, the age-defying peptides. It's got so many things to significantly reduce the effects of stress and fatigue around the eyes, temporarily erase the appearance of dark under eye circles for a firmer, younger looking eye area, fine lines and wrinkles, and does so much more. So I just want to let you know that you're getting the eye cream, and then also the Facial Resurrection Serum. So we're talking about, again, a serum that you can use on a daily basis that's going to make a difference. And all these products do different things. $137.38 is the price. And I'm going to see not till 11 a.m. this is going to be on. So it's not going to be on. So it's your very first look of the day. And when Linda brings in a kit like this, I can tell you that she's, you know, it's not 20,000 of them for the day. It's usually, it's 1,700. I know exactly how many she brought in for the day. But you're getting your very first look. We're in 97 million homes, but you're able to see it right now. That's what we love about 10 Faves. Honestly, this show is so incredibly popular because we have 60,000 products at any time, any given time on hsn.com. Then we have 24 hours of live TV. We can watch it. Sometimes we watch it, sometimes we don't get to it. And you have said to us, gosh, I wish I could just sort of pop together what the greatest hits of the day are. This is the greatest hits show, and this is one of the greatest hits of the greatest hits. So for $59.95, I really encourage you. Obviously, I'm a big fan. I have picked Linda Marshall and Elysee as my host pick, every single host pick, summer and holiday, ever since I've worked here at HSN. And June 17th, the next host pick, Linda Marshall, will be part of my host pick. A full presentation at 11 a.m., but you can get yours now, 964-52